Hey guys, this is Brian Jones. I'm here actually at my new spot. We're going to do a lot of construction, so we're going to kind of keep you guys in the loop on that. So check back on the next week we'll do a new series, tour of that. Today we're going to talk about grips. So when you're first starting jiu-jitsu, you just grab anything, right? Clutching as hard as you can. So we're going to work on some efficient grips you can use. So this first grip that we have is going to be called a curl grip. So the curl grip gets its name because we're kind of curling our hand. Now we're going to use these three fingers. This is the strongest part of the hand right here. Okay, this part is not adding a whole lot. So when I grip, I'm going to grab and I'm going to twist. Notice these fingers, this one might be engaged, but it's not doing a whole lot. This thumb is going to be kind of relaxed. So this gives me the most power with the least amount of effort. It's a very strong grip. And when we're doing this, obviously the person's going to be grabbing back. So he might take a grip on me and I'd take a grip on him, which actually this is kind of getting into grip fighting. We're going to do a series on that as well. But I would take this same grip and now we're starting to work into our grip fights. So it's an excellent grip when we do our throws or when we're on the ground. Now we're going to work on the pistol grip. The pistol grip is when we take an end of a sleeve, and that's going to be the pants or the top, grab it and twist, leaving our fingers. And we don't have to leave them open, but the motion, we're using this lower part of our hand, the strong part, right? It's bang. Right, it's our pistol. So we get this twist. We're going to drive this in and down, or if we're on the outside, drive it over and away. Now this is really tightening up everything, and it's going to be cutting the circulation off. Now they make this illegal in judo, which I take as a good sign, because they made it illegal as a stalling penalty because it's so hard to break. So let's look at how we can apply the pistol grip. Now, honestly, I don't use the pistol grip for a lot of different throws. Some people use it more than others. I use it for a couple of different ones. But if he grabs here, I can pop this grip loose, turn and push it down. Okay, now I have this side grip. I can bump him forward and set up a valley drop, keeping this peg to the ground. Now I can fish inside. So the whole time, I'm keeping nice solid pressure on his hand. All right, we're going to look at how we can apply this pistol grip from the ground. So we'll just use the same throw. We'll hit Osotogari. I set him up again. We got our curl grip in. And now he swings his legs around to re-guard. If he's got his hooks in, I can grip the pants on the end, right here. So a lot of people like this for the Toriando passes or killing the hooks by dropping to the inside and digging these hooks out to bring them over, or controlling, moving the legs side to side. So we've got a lot of control. So now we're going to look at the last one, which is a monkey grip. So the monkey grip, I use the sleeve end and I just hook in, kind of like we were holding on to the monkey bars. So if you've ever held on to monkey bars, you don't need your thumb at all. You can hold on just fine this way. So I get this and it's pretty efficient. Now I personally don't use this a lot because I don't do a lot of sleeve in throws, but some people do throw a lot with the sleeves, and I'll just demo one. Sode Suri Komigoshi. So I have grip on the sleeve. He takes a higher grip on me. I go under the elbow. I push this up, pull this across, and take him over. It's a fairly common throw. You can use that sleeve in grip for that one. So let's look at how we can use this monkey grip from the ground. Now I personally use this mostly from the guard. So when we grip up with somebody from standing, we don't know what's going to happen. Like ideally we'd be on top, but sometimes that's not the case. So I grip here and Brad hits me with a takedown. So I just got taken down. Now I may recover my guard and now I need to grip something. Okay, if I like open guard and I want to play the sleeves, maybe a spider guard, I'm going to use this monkey grip. And if you'll notice, when I get this, I'm trying to turn his palm out so that it gives him less chance of re-gripping my pants. Okay, so if he's trying to grip my pants, it makes it harder. If I have control of him and he doesn't have control of me, that's better. So we just talked about a bunch of different grips. So now we're going to look at these in a more realistic situation. You're going to go practice these and they're not going to work out like you think they are. So we're going to look at how they apply to people of different sizes. So Brad, we're roughly the same height. I'm probably 5'10", about 200 pounds. And Brad's, probably close, maybe a little lighter than me. When I reach out to grab him and I curl this in, so if he's grabbing me, we can't grip fight a lot because I got this mic on. But if I'm doing this, I'm not going to have much trouble grabbing him, okay? And I'm not going to be overstretched out. And if we're moving around, I can probably move him around. So we get Brian here. Brian's a little bigger, obviously stockier. He moves heavy things around all day. He's got a grip where you can crush your face with it. And I'm not saying Brad's not strong, but like if he gets a hold of you, you know it. It's like a gorilla. So I'm here and I'm gripping, right? I might take these pistol grips to fight, but I'm going to have a lot harder time keeping the grips on Brian than I am on Brad because he's over. What do you weigh?
About 220.
About 220, about my height, about 220, and strong as an ox. So it's going to be a whole different situation we deal with that. So Patrick he's a little taller than me, so if I go to grab him and he's defending, I've got to cover a lot of range, okay? Now Patrick's a little newer, he's a strong dude, and he can put up some stiff arms and block. So it's going to be harder for me to keep these grips, and I'm going to have to fight a lot harder than I would against a guy who's smaller, like Brad, even though Brad's been training for a lot longer and he's got more skill. So I'm going to have a hard time just because of his size. Now look at this distance right here. I didn't have this before. Now I especially didn't have it with Brad. And Brian was about my height. Now Patrick is taller than me, so he's really going to be able to keep me at a distance. And I'm going to have to work on breaking down those stiff arms. So Sean is like a gorilla too. Look at these arms, right? If we reach out, he can ankle pick me from across the room because he's been wrestling forever. So he's tough. So when we come in, I'm going to have a hard, look at this. Look at this distance. I'm going to have to fight really hard, and he's not wanting me to get the grips on his gi because he likes to do shots and ankle picks and things like that. So I'm really going to have to fight through these grips to get this down. So this is going to make a huge difference in the kind of strategy. Plus, he's really strong. So when he gets this grip on, it's hard to break. So you're going to have to change your strategies. And we're going to do a whole series on grip fighting. So I want you guys to definitely stay tuned on this, because in order to make these work, you're going to have to use some little tricks. To throw a guy like this, you're going to have to use tricks. Hey guys, we just did a little bit of an overview. We got a lot more coming up on grips, grip fighting, how to reinforce your grips. So make sure you check out our videos, subscribe, share these videos. Old school is the best school.